Hello, friends. I just wanted to send out a little video. As I've said that Epiphany was the last day to sign up for the Habits for the Spirit course. I just wanted to let you know a little bit more about that as it's starting up this week. So many of us fit into the cliche of getting all ramped up at the beginning of the new year only to feel deflated soon afterwards. Believe me, I am one of those people. I fall into that category, which is why I felt so drawn to offer this course. Here are three things I'm going to be focusing on throughout the course. These are like three lenses through which I am approaching the different modules and kind of my perspective in teaching it. So we're going to be focusing on habits as small and manageable, identifying very small and manageable habits that will be able to improve our day-to-day lives. Sometimes it's the small and the easy, so easy that, it's deceptive, that can actually make the most difference. But we need to give ourselves the space and the time to reflect on how to go about doing that. The second perspective is holistic habits of body, mind, and spirit. In the Habits workbook, the free workbook that I sent out recently, you'll see that I find that overlap and intersection really important, and that often we focus too much on one or the other, body, mind, or spirit, separating them out from each other. And we find that we become imbalanced, and sometimes that can be more depleting than life-giving. So focusing on the holistic habits. And then the third way that I'm approaching this is the crossover between sacred and secular. In the resilience trainings that I've taken over the past few years, I've realized how important the connections are between what we're learning about the body, the brain, the nervous system, and how it connects with our spiritual lives. And in fact, spirituality and spiritual practices are a resource for our well-being. They might be different practices for each one of us from different traditions and different backgrounds. I myself am from a Christian background, so I turn to those practices a lot. But each person has their own spirituality, and those are a huge source of balance and joy and strength and hope for many of us. So in this course, I'm going to be drawing from resources from spirituality, such as Celtic and Ignatian spirituality, and then also from resilience skills and things like productivity mindset, which I find fascinating, especially at this time of the year. And in the modules, I'll be covering stillness and silence that help us to listen to ourselves and to God, tending to our living spaces and environments in a way that weaves in our spiritual lives. Movement that not only builds strength, but clears our minds and lifts our spirits. Finding ways to introduce more beauty into our days. The power of word to enrich our lives, whether that be through writing or reading, whatever genre of our choice. Nourishing our bodies with what's beneficial to us, that energizes us and makes us feel most ourselves and in our element. Connecting with people, communities with like minds, people who are different from us and have a lot to teach us, connecting with others as a part of our spiritual practice. There is still time for you to join this course if you're interested. This is the last announcement I'm going to be making about it. But what I'll do is anybody who still wants to become a paid subscriber before Friday, the 10th, when the first module is going to go out, then let me know if you're interested. And if you become a paid subscriber by Friday, then I'll add you to the list. So I hope that you have a great day, and may you feel the light of Epiphany shining into your new year.